Today we're going to look at section 6.2, discounts, markups, and sales tax. First, we'll figure out how to calculate discounts. Retailers frequently hold sales to help move merchandise. The sale price is almost always expressed as some amount off the original price. These are discounts, a reduction in the price of something. The price after the discount is sometimes referred to as the reduced price or sale price. So the formula for discount based on a percentage is discount equals percent discount times the original price, with the percent discount expressed as a decimal. The price of the item after the discount is sale price equals original price minus discount. We often combine these into the following formula. Sale price is equal to the original price minus a percent discount times the original price. Or sale price equals original price times 1 minus the percent discount. So let's calculate just the discount for the given original price and discount percentage. Then calculate the sale price. So if the original price is $1,550 and the discount is 32%, you take 1,550 times the decimal form 0.32, and our discount is 0.32, $496. So our sale price is $1,054. Subtracting 496 from 1,550. The original price is $27.50. Discount is 10%. So $27.50 times 0.10. So our discounted amount is $2.75. Our sale amount, well, we take 27.50 minus 2.75. We get $24.75. That would be our sale price. Determine the percent discount based on the given original sale price. Okay, so the sale price is 162.50, original price is 250. So we can find the discount amount, which would be 250 minus $162.50, which is $87.50. Then we can do the percentage. It's 87.50 over 250 times 100 divided by 250 times 100 equals 35%. Okay, so we fixed this here. The second one here, the original price is $19.50. The sale price is $17.60. So what is the discount? $19.50 minus $17.16, $2.34. So we take $2.34 divided by $19.50 times 100. So 2.34 divided by 19.5 times 100. And I get 12%. Okay, next up. Determine the original price based on the percent discount. So we're looking at 0.15 times our original price, we'll just call it X, equals 11.05. And we need to just divide 11.05 over 0.15. We have 11.05 divided by 0.15. Actually, that's not, because we don't know the discount. So let's go back to our formula. We have original price times 1 minus percent discount. Original price times 1 minus percent equals the sale. So I have my original price times 1 minus 0.15 equals 11.05. So this is X times 0.85 equals 11.5. So X equals 11.05 divided by 0.85. 11.05 divided by 0.85, which is $13. Okay, using what we did there, our original price times 1 minus 0.09 equals $200.20. So this is 0.91, 200.20. X equals 200.20 over 0.91. And here we get $220. Okay, so let's look at some applications of this. A bed priced at $550 but is on sale with a 60% discount. What is the discount of the bed? What is the sale price of the bed? The discount is 550 times 60%, which is $330. And the final price is simply 550 minus 330, which is $220. A pharmacy offers students at a nearby college a discount. Jerry purchased ibuprofen, which had an original price of $15.80. The cost to Jerry after the student discount was $13.43. What is the percent discount for students at the pharmacy? Well, we can find the difference in the price to find a discount in dollars. 13.43, and we get 2.37. And then to find a percent, we take 2.37, the part, over the whole, 15.80 times 100. 2.37 divided by 15.80 times 100 is 15%. Okay, next, Marisol needed to buy a new microwave. She got a 26% discount. The sale price Marisol paid was $43.66. What is the original price? Again, we can look at this as the original price times 1 minus the discount in decimal form equals the final price, sale price. So this is X times 0.74 equals 43.66. So X equals 43.66 divided by 0.74. 366 divided by 0.74. And that gives me a $59 original price. Similarly, we can calculate markups. When retailers purchase goods to sell, they pay a certain price called the cost. The retailer then charges more than that amount for the goods. The increase is called the markup. This selling price or retail price is what the retailer charges the consumer to pay their own costs and to make a profit. Markup then is very similar to discount, except we add the markup while we subtract the discount. The formula for a markup based on percentage is markup equals the percent times the cost. The percent markup expressed as a decimal. Price of the item after the markup is retail price equals cost plus markup. We often combine these and we get retail price equals cost plus percent markup times cost, or cost times 1 plus percent markup. Here we're going to just calculate the markup for the given cost and markup percentage. Then we'll calculate the retail price. So we have a 22% markup from $1,800. 1,800 times 0.22. That gives us a $396 markup. Adding that to our original price equals $2,196 is our marked up price. Okay, we have a cost of $10.50 and a markup of 10%. So $10.50 times 0.10, that is $1.05. Then we take our $10.50 and we add the $1.05 to it, and we get $11.55 is our marked up price. Okay, same process here. Determine the percent markup based on the given cost and retail price. Round decimals or percentages to two decimals. So the cost is 120, the retail is 190. That makes the markup 190 minus 120, or 70. So our percent markup is 70 over 120 times 100. 70 divided by 120 times 100. And we get 58.33%. Okay, we have a cost, then we have a retail. Cost is $1.14. Retail is, or cost, retail is $1.14 and cost is 38 cents. The markup is 76 cents. So 0.76 over $1.14 times 100. That's a pretty big markup. 0.76 divided by 1.14. And that is 66.67% markup. Okay, we're going to determine the cost based on a percent markup in retail price. So X with the retail price 40.25, 40.25. Let's see. Percent markup is 15%. Then we have x times 1 plus, how do we want to do this? Okay, cost. Cost equals retail equals cost times, or retail equals cost times x plus markup in decimal. So my retail of 40.25 equals my unknown cost times 1 plus 0.15. So I get 40.125 equals 1.15 times our mystery cost. So we simply take 40.25 divided by 1.15, and that should give me my cost. 40.25 divided by 1.15, and that gives me original cost of $35. So our markup is 300%, and that brings it up to 35.96. Well, the cost times 1, and 300% would be 3. So essentially we have 4 times the cost is 35.96. So my cost is simply 35.96 divided by 4, which I believe is $9.99, but let me double check. $8.99. I was close. Okay, so let's look at application problems of this. Furniture outlet spends $360 to buy a bed. The store marks up the bed by 250%. What is the retail price of the bed? Well, the retail price is the cost times 1 plus the markup. So my retail is what I'm looking for. My cost is 360. 1 plus 2.50. So R is 360 times 3.50. 360 times 3.50 gives me our retail price is $1,260. Okay, Maggie does some research into textbook cost. The sociology of the family text. She finds sales for $234.36, but cost the store only $189. What is the percent markup of the sociology book? So what is the markup? 234.36 minus 189 equals 45.36. That's the markup amount. The percent would be 45.36 over 234.36 times 100. 45.36 divided by 234.36, and we get 19.35%. Tina has opened a retail shop and purchased a unique hat for resale. Tina uses a 50% markup and sells the hat for $57. How much would the hat cost Tina? So retail equals cost times 1 plus the markup. We know the retail, $57. We don't know the cost. We know the markup, 0.50. So now I have $57 equals 1.50 times C. So the cost is $57 divided by 1.50. And we get $38. Now to the last thing here. Sales tax is applied to the sale or lease of some goods and services in the United States, but is not determined by the federal government. It is most often set, collected, and spent by individual states, counties, parishes, and municipalities. None of these sales tax revenue go to the federal government. How much we pay in sales tax depends on where we are and what we are buying. To determine the amount of sales tax on taxable purchase, we need to find a product of the purchase price or marked price and the sales tax rate for that locality. To calculate the amount of sales tax paid on a purchase in the locality with sales tax given in decimal form, calculate the sales tax equals purchase price times tax rate. The total price is then the purchase price plus the purchase price times the sales tax, or purchase price times 1 plus the tax rate. So the sales tax in Union County, Oregon is 7%. Find the sales tax and total price of the items based on the purchase price listed. So the sales tax is something purchased for $1,499. If we multiply that point by 7 in decimal form, 7% in decimal form, 1499 times 0.07, and that gives me 104.93. That's the sales tax. Then we add that to our original price, and our final price is $1,603.93. Okay, our purchase price is $26.89. So $26.89 times our 7% in decimal form gives us a sales tax of we'll round down to $1.88. We'll add $1.88 to this, 77.82. So 28.77 is the total price. Find the sales tax rate for the indicated purchase price and total price. So if our purchase price is $83.90 and our total price is $88.30, what's our sales? Well, how much sales tax do we pay? $88.30 minus $83.90, about $4.40. And what percent of $83.90 is that? So 4.40 divided by 83.90 times 100. 4.40 divided by 83.90. And that gives me 5.2%. Okay, our purchase price was 477, our total price was 509.20. So first, $509.20 minus 477 is $32.20. Sales tax, $32.20 divided by the purchase price, 477 times 100. 32.20 and 477 times 100. And that gives us 6, and I'm going to go 2 decimal places, 0.75%. Okay, so now we're going to find the purchase price for the indicated sales tax rate and total price. Remember, the total price is equal to the purchase price times 1 plus tax rate. So my total price is 157.81. I don't know my purchase price. I have 1 plus 0.0825. So 157.81 equals 1.0825 as my purchase price. Purchase price is 157.81 divided by 1.0825. 157.81 divided by 1.0825. And that gives me a purchase price of 145.78. Okay. Next, we have a sales tax rate of 0.675 and a total price of 522.01. So we have 522.01 is equal to my purchase price times 1 plus 0.0675. So 522.01 equals 1.0675 times my purchase price, which means that 522.01 divided by 1.0675 equals my purchase price. And I get a purchase price of $489. Okay, so now let's look at an application of this. Darrell decides to buy a new scooter in St. Louis, Missouri, where the sales tax is 9.68%. The scooter he chooses has a purchase price of $1,149. How much will Darrell pay in sales tax, and what is the total price he spends? So since we need to know the sales tax, we'll simply calculate 1,149 times our 9.68% in decimal form, 0.0968. So our sales tax is 1149 times 0.0968, which is $111.22. Then we simply add that to the purchase price, and I get $1,260.22. Okay, next up, Elizabeth decides to buy new running shoes in her hometown of Springfield, Illinois, where sales tax is 6.25%. If her total bill comes to $153, how much of the total price is sales tax? So my setup is this 153 equals my purchase price times 1 plus my sales tax rate, which is 0.0625. So again, P times 1.0625 is equal to 153. So P is equal to 153 divided by 1.0625. So 153 divided by 1.0625 gives me $144. Now, that is the purchase price. What we're looking for is the sales tax. Well, the sales tax is the difference between the final price and the purchase price, which is an even $9. And that finishes up section 6.2.